Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video for you. These are my best picks for the month of May right now in the Veve marketplace. So let's get into it in just a sec. If you want to follow my channel, that'd be great. Just to hit subscribe. You can also, join my channel as a member, and that way you get a free Drophead NFT, the collection. You can join our Discord. It's really fun. It's $1 a month, so it's not too much, and it helps the community grow, and it helps my channel for sure. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description of all my videos. I will follow you back, and then we can really get into it and start talking about stuff there as well. So I also have some bonus material at the end of this video you're going to want to stick around for regarding the MCU and future drops for Veve, so stick around for that. But these are my best picks, so let's get into it. Now, like I said, in the marketplace, there's tons of great deals right now, just the way the marketplace is set up and all that kind of stuff. But these are some picks I think are really strategic long-term. And I'm not saying you have to go out and get these today or anything like that. I mean, you can do whatever you want, obviously, right? But I just think that these ones are really good to keep your eyes on. They're great opportunities at this moment, but I think you still have a bit of time. So I don't think there's any rush to go out and get them crazily, like right away. But, these are ones that I have on my target list. I don't own all of these for sure. But there's some that I really want to get to because of what's coming up down the road. And, because of the way the Veve market is. These are such great deals. I can't even believe it. So let's get into it, and then let me know in the comment section down below what you think. That's the most important thing. So here we go. First pick that I have, and these are not in any particular order. These are just picks that I have. The Doctor Strange first appearance comic. This is Strange Tales 110. Now, this is the ultra rare version. I think this is a great deal. Now, if you can't get to the secret rare level, which is really hard to get to, because it's already up around 1200 or so, and it's just going to keep going higher over time because it's such an important comic. But you can still get in on this on the ultra rare. This one's going for only about 150, 148 or so. Great deal right now. Beautiful cover. I mean, it's a Veve exclusive cover. There's only 1,050 of them in the world, and so if you can't get to that secret rare, then this is the next best thing, obviously. And it's such a great price still because it's still a new comic. Okay, it's still not like completely sold out yet, and you can even get the commons and the uncommons and all that stuff, and even the rare. But the ultra rare is the one you want to go after if you can't get the secret rare. It's an absolute no-brainer, everybody. Whether you get it today, tomorrow, in the future, totally up to you, but I would definitely go after this one. I actually do own one. I was lucky enough to get it on the drop. I don't own the secret rare. I wish I could get to that level, but I'm just not quite there yet because I have, I spent a lot on Star Wars, right? You know me. Anyway, let's go on to the next one, right? And speaking of Star Wars, the same exact thing going on here. The Star Wars Ultra Rare is really an unbelievable deal as well, guys. There's a lot more of them than the previous one, the Doctor Strange. There's 2,500 of these, but the cool thing is there's not that many more of these than there are of the Secret Rare. And this is a really cool, amazing cover, right? It's going for $330 right now. This is May the 19th. Okay, so this price will change, but this is a great one to get to if you can't get to that Secret Rare, which is up around 1,400 or so. So this is your next best shot. Of course, you could just do the rare as well, which has got that really cool cover. Any of the Star Wars ones are amazing. From the common all the way through, because they're all unique and they're all special in their own way. But if you want to get to that next level, you can get up to this one, and it's still a really good price. And you know how much I love Star Wars, right? It's just a no-brainer. So let's get on to my third pick for the month right here. Now, this is one that has more speculation, but it's not that speculative for me. If you did see the Doctor Strange movie, you're going to see America Chavez, and this is her secret rare in the app, and you can get it really cheap right now, and she's going to be really important. And I'll tell you just a bit about the character. By the way, there's like only 600 of these, right? And there's about 60 because it's brand new. 60 still listed, so you can still get it for about 130 or so, which is an unbelievable deal. Now, this character, just so you know, she's the only one in the whole MCU that is a single character. There are no other versions of her. You know how there's like multiple versions of Loki in different multiverses? There's only one of her, and the reason is because she can go between multiverses. She's going to become really important to the MCU, I think, as we go on because of her power to open up multiverse gateways. And if you actually watch the Doctor Strange movie, you'll get a little bit more understanding about that. This is her first appearance comic, and I think it's a great deal to get the secret rare. You can even get the ultra rare, which is a really cool cover as well, and that's even cheaper. I think it's around 50 gems gems or so, maybe not even, maybe 80. I'm not sure the price on that. Check it out in the market, but this is a great deal for sure. Easy secret rare comic to pick up, everybody. So let's go on to my next one right here, and this is another ultra rare for you. This is Thor, the first appearance, okay? So the secret rare is now starting to climb, everybody, and this is the ultra rare. You can still pick it up for about 100 gems, fully animated Thor FA. Now, there is some dispute about the artwork. Some people don't like the art, some people do. I think the artwork looks pretty cool. You know, I have no problem with it at all, and I love how it's animated. He slams it down, right? It's amazing, right? And it's an FA of Thor, right? You could just, if you can't get the secret rare, you don't want to spend that much. It's like, well, $4.25 now. It's starting to creep up, everybody. But the ultra rare is the next best thing. Obviously, it's animated. 100 gems, you literally cannot go wrong, in my opinion, right? So anyway, let's go on to the next one right here. And this is another big one. I've mentioned Doctor Doom a couple times, but the particular price right now is really amazing. This is his first appearance. Now, if you're following, you know, if you're reading the tea leaves with the MCU and everything, we know we're going to get Doctor Doom for sure in the MCU coming up in the next bit. He's going to be probably one of two main villains that we're going to have. You know, if you watch these movies and watch these breakdowns, you know Secret Wars is a thing they're talking about. And, you know, it's really quite something. You can go online, watch all sort of speculative stuff. And by the way, I do have a video that I made a little while ago, and it actually breaks down the next like 2 years of MCU releases, and you can actually go check that video out. I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want. I break down all the releases coming up, and of course Doctor Doom is going to be really key at some point in the future. His FA on the app right now, there's only 5,000 of them, so it's really good for a collectible. It doesn't have like 18,000 or something, and you know it's going for $3.99 or so it's probably at its best price it's ever been. So if you don't have a Doctor Doom, and I don't actually have this one myself, but this is one of my major targets for this month if I can get to it, you know. So anyway, I'm just throwing it out there for you because this is going to become more important. And by the way, you can also go after the comic too, the Fantastic Four 5 comic that's in there, first appearance Doctor Doom. That's also an amazing comic as well to go after. So either one of those I think are really great for long-term holds, you know, just saying. Let's go on to my number 6 one right here, and of course it's a first appearance Spider-Man. Now I own this one. This is the rare, and the reason I put this one here is because the ultra rare is like 3,000 and the secret rare is insane, right? But this is the next best thing. I think this is the most attainable one at a nice rare level. This is, you know, Spider-Man. This is the first appearance, right? Like it's Spider-Man, right? It's the best on the app pretty much. His first appearance secret rare is like pretty much the #1 collectible, maybe close to Partners too, right? Partners people talk about, and there's Todd and all that, but secret rare Spider-Man is right up there. You know, there's only 9,000 of these, so like I said again, there's not like 20,000 of them. So if you can't get to that next level, getting the rare is a really great choice, and you can pick it up for about $3.75. It's never been at a better price. I own this one. I actually picked it up around $600, so I'm down on it from where I bought it, but I'm not selling it. I'm just holding on to it forever. And if I can get to that ultra rare level, fantastic, right? But if you can't get to this level, even getting just the uncommon is the best priced, and then of course there's the common as well, which a lot of people love, right? But I got to the rare level and I'm holding on to this one, so that's what I would recommend as well. So let's go on to my 7th pick. Now, this is also speculation. The Black Knight, you know, he showed up at the end of the Eternals in the end scene, and this is going to be something. This comic is a really, you know, historically old comic. It's great. You can pick up the secret rare of it for about $2.50. Now, like I said, all it takes is for a character in the MCU to get some attention and do some cool stuff with, and then this comic will, you know, really, really take off in the real world. It's already taken off in the real world a bit, but this is the secret rare in the app. It's totally attainable. $250, you know, for a secret rare of an old Avengers comic with a key character that's coming up in the future. We'll see what happens. Total speculative though. There's no rush on this one at all. You can wait a bit, but like I said, this is a great one to have if you're doing secret rare collecting like I am. I don't own this one yet, but this is definitely on my hit list. I'm going to snag it at some point, and the price has never been better, right? So let's go on to the next one right here. Now, this is a big one for me. This is kind of one of my main targets, everybody, and usually I buy them, you know, like I should buy them, right, right away as soon as I can, but I'm working my way up to the gems, and I'm holding off a little bit because of potential Star Wars drops this month. But this, the Fantastic Four number 13 secret rare, first appearance of the Watcher. This comic is really going to be really important. We have the What If season 2 already confirmed. It's coming. The multiverse is wide open. The Watcher, he's a cool character. I love the voice they gave him. He's animated if you watch the What If season 1, and lots of cool stuff's going to happen with him. And this is a really historically great comic in the real world as well. And you get the secret rare for like just about 400 or so. So the price has never been better. And the funny thing is the ultra rare is actually more expensive than this one, just a little bit. And that's short-lived, everybody, because there's only 600 of these, right? So this one's on a major target for me just because of what's coming up in the future. We're going to get way more of the Watcher. I think he's a cool character. So like number 9 on my list, and this leads into like, one of my top picks over in the whole entire app, is the Avengers 8, and this is the uncommon. This is the first appearance of Kang, and my bonus material in just a second is going to show you what I'm talking about with that. So stick around just for a sec. But you can get the uncommon right now. It's going for about $175. It's the best priced one, and I love this cover. It's so funny that this cover hasn't gotten the attention that it deserves. It literally has Kang and Iron Man on it. It's really, really cool and unique. It stands out. There's only 45 available. There's about 2,000 total listed in the market. That's how much this is. It's an uncommon, so it's a lower rarity uncommon. It's one of the the 10,000 run comics. So this is not like a regular uncommon. This only has 2,200. And it's got Kang, and he is going to be so important. Him and Doctor Doom, everybody, are the two probably main villains that we're going to get. He was already in Loki season 1. He's going to be in Loki season 2. He's going to be in Ant-Man 3 next summer. I mean, Kang is major, right? You can see the comic right over my shoulder right here. This is another Kang comic in the real world, and I have lots of Kang comics because I'm speculating big time. But it's not even speculation because he's already in the MCU. So definitely a great pick right there. So this is my bonus material right at the end. Let's just talk a little bit about what's coming up in the MCU. That's why these picks of mine, I'm so looking forward to what's coming, right? And that's why I'm putting these picks out now. The Spider-Man one, like I said earlier, is easy because we're going to get tons more Spider-Man. So that's obviously a no-brainer. But check it out. We got Doctor Strange and Wanda. That obviously just happened. So Doctor Strange is going to be really important moving forward. So if we get a more collectible of him, great. But you saw my Strange Tales up there, the ultra rare in this video, right? So that's one to grab. Loki season 2 is coming, and Kang's going to be in that. Okay, so let's, this is big time multiverse stuff, right? Kang is like a future time traveler. You just look him up, go watch a video about who Kang is if you don't know. He's an amazing character. So like I said, Kang, he's going to be in Ant-Man 3. Let me just blow this up a little bit so you can see. He's coming in Ant-Man 3, and that's because of the all the implications, in the quantum realm where he kind of hides out where time doesn't exist. It's crazy, and he's coming up. That's next summer, that movie, and Kang's already going to be in Loki 2 right after that. So it's just going to be big. And in Doctor Doom, he's rumored to be Secret Wars. I mean, if you go look up Secret Wars, just Google it. You can watch whole videos about what the Secret Wars are. And Doctor Doom, of course, so that's why I put the FA in there. And then the Fantastic Four has been everywhere on Veve right now and hinted all over. We're getting them. We already, if you watch Doctor Strange, no spoilers, but we already got one character in there, in a multiverse sort of role. So Fantastic Four is all over the place. And then the What If season 2 is coming. All this stuff is coming up for the MCU. So these are my picks for May. And like I said, I don't necessarily think that you have to run to the market this exact moment and pick them up, but they're there, and those are ones that I'm looking at, and I own maybe about half of them, and the other half I'm desperately trying to get. But I'm waiting a little bit to see what happens with Star Wars this month. That's what I'd recommend to you as well. So anyway, before I end the video, if you want to join my channel as a member, you get a free Drophead NFT, and I just released some merch for my members, some t-shirts, so you can do that by joining the channel, hitting the join button on this video. It's a $1 a month, and then you get your free Drophead. Then you're a holder, then you're eligible for like merch and stuff like that. So you can just go on our Discord server. The link is in the description of the video. Anyone can go on the Discord server now, even though I have a members only section, and the full collection of my NFTs are on the OpenSea. All right, everybody, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.